Yo, it's a Talk That Real podcast.
Yes. Right back at you. Kansas City People's Choice Awards finalists Talk That Real podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
Talk your ish. Talk your ish.
Hey,
We
man,
back here.
We back at it.
You
You
want
know
to say
what I
Talk
mean?
That Real, make sure you put finalists in the
That's
front
what I'm
of
saying.
you know
Clap
what
it
I
up,
mean?
man. Finalists in the bit.
I mean, we made it at least to the final.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll see what happens after that. We'll see what happens after that.
Hey,
Yeah.
we had a good run.
We
Right,
did.
we did.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that
We
matters.
gonna
Enjoy
go.
it.
We gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
We gonna shake some hands, kiss some babies. Maybe not kiss any babies, but we will shake some hands.
I'm going in there with some Stafford and Eastland boots.
One of those with a Dickie outfit.
Eastland boots.
I'm going out there with a
Rockports.
blue Dickie outfit with some Cortez.
And be hot than a fool. Hella hot in the Dickie outfit,
Man.
boy. Good
Going in there
Carhartt.
with a Chiefs starter jacket.
Damn. Take it way back.
with a white beater on.
triple
In the middle of summer.
a first down coat.
Oh,
In the middle of
man.
summer.
Do they still sell first downs?
I doubt it.
I actually bought
good
one of them triple
days,
fat
man.
gooses.
Triple fat goo.
Hey,
Triple
listen.
fat gooses.
The
was nice.
triple wagyu.
I
You
like
know
that.
what I mean?
That's one of them.
Some Jabot jeans and some Soldier Reeds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, cross
saying?
color.
Yeah.
Little cross color, you know what I mean?
Hey, whatever.
Jeans West.
That's wild. Jeans West.
2
yeah.
for 20.
Good old Jeans
Hey,
West.
man, listen, bro.
Oh, those were the days.
Gene West. What was the other one? Coda or something like that? They tried to do the same thing. Gene West
Coda?
and Bannister.
COTA?
Yeah, something like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bannister Mall was all right, man. We used to have some good times at Bannister,
Bannister
Mall.
Mall,
There,
Ward Parkway
Ward
Mall.
Parkway, the
Yeah.
arcade, Aladdin's Castle.
Bruh, the candy store
man.
downstairs.
Mr. Bulky.
Yeah, bro.
boy.
Cinnabon as Bannister.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
bro.
Good.
Times, man.
Ah.
It was good times, bro.
All right, let's get right into it.
Oh, I wanted to reminisce.
I wanna
on-
reminisce.
We in it. All right, man. So we got the question scenario.
Okay.
All right, let's hear.
I'm saying
People
it's
want
a
us to
guy-
help
it's
us
a
with
guy
our
this time.
relationships.
It's a guy this time.
It's a
It's
guy.
very lengthy. Pause if applicable.
It's not. It's not.
If it's a guy, it's a
not
pause.
bad. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's summed up to say that.
Yeah. It's a guy.
It
It
wasn't
looks a
one
little
thing
lengthy.
that led to that. It was a multitude of things. All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Uh-oh.
I need help.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
I have a loving wife. She's amazing. We just got married about 2 months ago.
Mhm.
We've been together for about 4 years.
Okay.
We've
2
lived
months, 4
together.
years.
Yeah. So they got married 2 months
2
ago.
months ago, married.
They've been together
Been
for
together
4
4
years.
years.
She
Okay.
said we've lived together for about 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. And I absolutely love this woman.
Mm.
That's great.
Good job.
Since
I like
since
it.
we've lived together, she fixes my lunch for me every day. It's usually something simple like a sandwich, chips, drink, and something sweet with a note. You know,
Okay.
with a little note. I love it. One day, I left my lunch in the car, and this older lady at my job saw I didn't have lunch and offered some of hers.
See where this is headed.
I was about to say no, but it was some pork chops, mashed potatoes, and green beans. She had the whole breakfast smelling good. No lie, I killed that food.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. The problem is, the next day, she came with some fried chicken and rice with Brussels sprouts. Killed that too. Honestly, I've been eating good for the past 3 weeks for lunch.
Hey, that's funny.
I feel bad because my wife still makes my lunch every day, and I eat it in a parking lot after work.
There you go. Dinner.
I be so full when I get home that I barely eat dinner. Eating all this extra food is actually making me gain weight and everything. But
That's crazy.
but I don't know. But I don't know how to stop taking this food. It's delicious. And the lady not trying to holler. She's married. I just feel like I'm cheating on my wife. Am I? What should I do? I kind of know what the answer is. I just think I need someone to tell me. Shaking my head.
All right, I'm going to tell you. Keep eating the damn food. It tastes great. Whatever.
All right.
Eat the food. It's good.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Should I start giving serious answers on our podcast?
Yes.
Skip that. Let's have some fun. Eat the food, dadgummit. It tastes wonderful. You still getting lunch from home. Enjoy yourself. Now, you might have to start hitting the gym, though. You might. No, there is no might. You got to start hitting the gym. That's all I'm saying. Hit the gym. Enjoy the food.
Maybe eat the wife's lunch for breakfast.
There you go.
Okay. Because he ain't getting, you know, it's not like he getting breakfast.
Yeah.
And then he eat the old lady's food for lunch. And then he's hungry at dinner time.
There you go. Okay. It's 3 meals.
Okay.
I ain't saying that's right. I'm just giving him an alternate solution.
Is it wrong to eat the old lady's lunch?
It's wrong if the reason why he is eating the wife's food after lunch, after work in the parking lot, is so that he don't have to go home and tell his wife about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a cover. Like he's covered. Like he can't go home with this uneaten meal
because he's asking this because he feels bad.
Would it be different if he ate it for breakfast? His wife's lunch?
No, I'm not saying that. But at least it's like it makes him probably feel a little better because now he ain't eating in the
I
parking lot.
think the clear issue is he's eating another woman's food every day.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is, I know he's saying she's married and not trying to holler. But I ain't like, is she like a motherly figure that's looking at?
Yeah, like how old is this lady?
Like when you say older lady, is she like 60 and you like 30?
Well, maybe the 60-year-old can get it too.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Listen, I mean, Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But so I'm like, but if it's on some stuff to where like she's like, I don't know. Not trying to holler at all, but still, I don't know.
My thing is like, bro got it good.
Yeah,
outside of the old lady before he has it good.
I thought you were saying all around.
He getting lunch every day.
Getting lunch every day,
and I don't care if it's a sandwich, chips, and some juice.
With
a note.
Getting lunch every day with a note is a flex.
With a note,
absolutely.
Like, bro,
getting lunch every day with a note is a flex.
It is a flex.
That to me is better than the whatever meal he's getting from this old lady.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Now, hold on.
I'm not talking from a taste standpoint.
Okay, because I'm about to say, look,
I'm not
trying
to mess up.
Bologna sandwich with some chips versus some fried chicken and Brussels sprouts.
I'll take my turkey sandwich in the note. I'm words of affirmation.
I'm with you. Hey.
Because this lady get fired, whatever happened, she move on, retire because she's old.
It makes it even easier for you.
And now I ain't getting this meal. Now I ain't getting this meal anymore.
But
now,
you still like wifey's lunch.
No, because eventually wifey gonna catch on.
Because you getting fat.
You getting fat. You ain't eating dinner. So how you get fat and you ain't eating dinner?
And I'm telling you, man, and they go no. It's just like you ain't like why you ain't never hungry?
Yeah, like they gonna start asking questions. Then you got to either tell the truth or lie.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, like
now once you tell the truth, if she retire and wifey stop making you lunch, now what?
Well, you stuck now.
Done.
You can't. Yeah, you should have said something the first day.
Yeah,
Burger King.
Yeah, you should have said something.
Now you ain't getting no note. It's the note, man. The note.
It's the note.
I wonder what it says in the notes, though.
Have a great day, handsome.
Win.
Now put a picture in that thing too.
Even
and some of that lingerie or something.
Even it might get you. She probably switch it up every day.
Hey, you do that. I don't care what old Betty bringing for lunch.
This is waiting for you when you get off work. Eat up so you can have some energy when you get off.
Women, if
put that lingerie pic in there.
If you're listening, pay attention. Because these are honest things that guys are saying, like
holding the lunch.
You're gonna need some energy when you get home tonight.
Yeah. Hey, you put a little Gatorade in there too for later.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna need this.
Right.
What does she stay hydrated?
What does she put a gas station pill in there?
A who?
Like one of them gas station pills.
It's like, is that an insult or like I don't really know?
Oh no, we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm gonna take it and see what happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm game.
Hey, listen.
But so like I said, man, I think he has it too good right now. He's getting the best of both worlds. Like he's getting his
It's not sustainable, man.
It's
not sustainable. So I would say go with the one that's everlasting.
For true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go with
For
that
true.
one, man.
Because
Like,
when this lady retire, leave, or whatever, or wife you found out about it, now you ain't getting no lunch.
Yeah,
man, so
it's fair.
Because what happens at the company function when she comes over? Hey, you know, he been eating good. I've been giving him all kind of.
And she's definitely gonna do that. She gonna be mad
Yeah, but
mothery to your wife. Crazy mothery to your wife.
Yes.
Definitely, if she has no intention, like if she just
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
she's not thinking nothing of it.
Real motherly.
Like
Yeah.
have your husband told you about them pork chops I've been giving them?
I gave him some recipes to give to you.
Hey, that's
You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't thinking nothing of it.
Or she come up,
not the recipe.
like, honey, you gonna have to start sending your husband with some lunch every day. 'Cause
Man. See, no, don't do that. Hey, don't do that,
That's how-
Grandma Gertrude.
That's how old ladies
Listen.
be.
Don't you do
Try
that.
to teach them the younger way.
Yeah.
That gummit.
Like, honey, you gonna have to start bringing the man some lunch. I've been taking care of
He
him
ain't
because
gonna
it's
make
like
it
a
to the
son.
car.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell. Hey, relax. Don't say that. You know what I mean?
Put a fire
Disrespectful.
alarm, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
gonna tell
crazy.
you.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
I'm
so
like, she old and see now, baby. She don't know.
Yeah.
She ain't brought
She
me
see
in.
now.
She ain't brought
I
me
don't know what
nothing.
His
What we're
full-time
talking about.
job.
Yeah, I was
matter
like,
of fact, I
listen,
really don't even know this one.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even
Who
think
are
she,
you?
I don't think she work here.
Yeah.
I've never seen her.
Matter of fact, security.
Hey, that's funny. Did
But
she
yeah.
start telling your wife her name and all the information you gave her about her?
She's like, you know what? The jig is up. I messed up.
Now you ain't getting no lunch.
I messed up.
That's an
But
argument.
yeah, so hey man, go with what's everlasting.
You got,
man.
he got to tell
true.
he got to tell the
Like,
lady, hey, I
goals
appreciate it, but I
everlasting.
don't need my wife has been sending me lunch for now.
Yeah,
You just gotta go
You just
with
gotta
that.
let it
And,
ride.
and then it's gonna take that time where when she get to you, like, no, this boom, break out your stuff, man.
yeah, no, real
Maybe
talk.
Then
sad,
kind of read
depressed,
that little
eating
note
that
in front of her.
And sit that flat ass sandwich you got in that bag on that table. Tell her you got lunch.
Right. In the middle of that break room smelling good.
Yeah. Oh,
You got to do it though, bro. You got to
do it.
You gotta
do it.
give up Grandma
Just
Gertrude's
go eat
lunch.
You got
eat in
to,
your
bro.
car.
Right.
Go-
Hey, facts.
just
No,
go
but
eat.
the car lunch is fire though.
Hey, listen.
The car lunch is fire. Especially like
If
when
you can
y'all
find a little
parking is in like a
shade,
garage.
If you can find a little shade spot,
Bruh.
turn a little
listen.
music on,
Man,
Eat and
listen.
then let your
Eat and
damn
then take
seat
a little
back.
nap.
bruh,
Bruh.
a vibe.
Oh my god.
that's like heaven.
Man.
Right
Listen.
there. Like that's amazing.
That is
Put
amazing.
the crack the windows, let some of that air in there.
And hey, don't let it be kind of like drizzling outside a little
Oh,
bit.
bro, the
I'm
the
not
dri-
going
Don't
back
let-
inside.
Don't let me
the
drizzle
car
outside.
nap on
Because you
lunch.
can hear like
bruh.
at the little rain
Yes.
patterns on the windshield.
Hey man, have you ever fell asleep on your car
man.
lunch and woke up and forgot you was on lunch?
Hey,
No.
Like woke up like, oh my god.
I set my clock.
I have.
I ain't
I
said
s- I- hey.
I ain't said near clock.
I said mine,
I ain't got no-
but that
I ain't got no
snooze
set
ain't
lunch,
joke.
though.
That snooze
Hey,
ain't no
that's
joke.
funny, man.
Yeah.
I like a good car nap during lunch.
Bruh,
though.
it's a whole
But since I work from home now, shoot, just climb up in the bed for lunch.
that happens too.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Get a little 30, 45 minute in.
I did,
Hour nap. Done.
I did a meeting from my bed the other day. Camera just stayed
Nah,
off.
I feel you. Like real talk. It happened.
Yeah.
Tired,
I'm
man.
tired.
Cool.
All right, is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
All right, man. I guess I'm on
Gotta be.
first.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Let's
This is from a woman.
All right.
I feel like I got a preface
okay.
Yeah.
or preface for some of you all. It says, harsh truth.
All right.
Most women need to lower their standards. Most men need to higher their standards.
Need to raise theirs. Most women need to lower.
Lower.
theirs.
Men
Most
need to make theirs
raise.
higher.
I'm not rolling.
Not rolling?
Just-
Uh,
Whatever your
rolling?
standard is, your standard is. I don't care what your damn standard is.
I'm not. I'm
But
not
do
rolling.
men in general have low standards? Y'all think?
I think
so.
I think it could be said, but men like what they like though.
And the nigga standard is low.
You know what I'm saying? But not. But it don't match your standards are low if you like what you like.
No, it can still be low.
Well,
If you
like,
but you're completely satisfied with it though.
Yeah, and they're low. You're satisfied
How?
with low standards.
yeah.
I'm
Like,
not
and that's
saying that.
fine.
I don't get
It's
that.
fine.
I don't get that.
So here you had to have the baseline, and unfortunately, the baseline is what society thinks overall.
Sure.
That's the baseline.
Uh-huh.
Whether we want to agree with it, believe in it, society kind of
Societal
sets
standards.
that standard of this is what's considered high and low. So if society sets the bar at
I hate society.
Immediate.
As do I.
I agree. But if they set it at a certain level and you're below that, even though you're happy, in most people's eyes, you still have low standards.
Yeah. And here's why I'm saying that.
I get it.
I'll say this in a very general sense. I'm going to say I don't know. But I'm leaning towards I don't think. A lot of men consider things like women's character, how, they're self-aware, their emotional stability. I don't think a lot of men actually consider those kind of things when they are dating a woman. At least up front. They're like, oh yeah, she look good. But then after they start seeing how those other things like affect him, then it might start clicking. But I think women look for those things up front.
Is that a general statement?
Yeah, I'm speaking in a very general sense. Most men don't really look for those things.
Yeah, they don't
up
care.
Front.
They don't care about
none of that.
They don't care about what type of car she got.
Yeah,
what she's driving.
And that's fine. Like a car is a car.
But when you start talking about standards, they don't care about how much what her salary she's bringing in. Whether she owns, rents, or still lives with her parents. Most dudes ain't tripping off that. Some dudes don't even care about how many kids she got. Like, so it's just women care about all. They're gonna inquire about all of that.
100%.
Yeah.
How you treat your mammy?
How many kids you got?
Yeah.
How many baby mamas does that equal? Where you work?
Dudes ain't asking these kind of questions.
What do you make?
That's true.
Do you rent? Do you own? Who you live with? Roommates, parents?
I think I'll ask those questions just to get to know a person.
Yeah.
But that's not I'm not.
Is it making or breaking something? Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not formulating you should live with your mom.
I think depending on the answer, you might formulate something.
Okay. Example.
Well, I don't know.
She has 4 kids.
Yeah.
By 3 different dudes. Let's say 3. We'll give her 2 by at least 1.
4 by 3?
Reality.
Let's say 4 by 2.
Okay.
And you formulate some kind of opinion based on that. No?
Opinion that I'm done.
Which would be fair. If that's your standard. That would be fair.
I'm formed that I
got 2 kids, and now we got 6. Yeah, I'm done.
That does make me inquire, make me more. I want to inquire deeper about it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you formulate
dynamics.
Something.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. So I'm saying when you ask questions, you get answers. Based on those answers, you're gonna formulate something. And I would say a lot of men don't necessarily ask questions that matter in the long run.
So I will say this then. I am rolling partially.
Okay.
I do feel like men should maybe up their standards.
Okay. Because I do agree with that.
I don't feel like women should lower theirs.
And I agree with that also.
But I'm like, if this is your standard,
let it rock.
It might shrink your dating pool a little bit.
Which is okay.
But it's okay if you're understanding that.
Yeah.
That is fine. Don't
hey, stand on it.
Don't lower your stuff and settle for something because somebody's telling you need to lower your standards.
Real talk.
Hey, that's cool. Keep them there.
That's your standard. That's your
standard.
But I think, for the most part, I think some men should raise theirs to a certain degree.
Yeah. Dudes kind of be going for anything sometimes.
I'm straight.
Sometimes they be going for anything, man.
I got a standard.
Is your standards high? Would you think?
Probably.
What you think?
I ain't gonna say high, but they definitely ain't low.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
They definitely ain't.
That's
low.
fair.
I don't think I have low standards.
Do you think your standards are high?
I don't believe they're high.
Okay,
but
someone might say they might be.
I don't know. I wouldn't. That's an interesting question. I don't know.
I feel you though. Yeah. Never really thought about it. Yeah.
I don't know if I have high standards, but I like what I like.
Yeah.
And I think that, especially now, there's just a lot of things I consider.
Yeah.
That goes on into it. So it
100%
fly by. Oh, she look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
And then I would say, whatever your standards might be, I would say it might be good every now and then to kind of analyze if your standards are realistic.
No, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes people be having these standards and stuff, and it's like, but do you really qualify for that, though?
Yeah.
And I don't know if people really kind of examine themselves and see if they really qualify for what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to talk about that. You don't qualify for everything. I don't qualify for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What so you feel like you don't qualify for?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Now that you brought it up, you put me on the spot.
Yeah.
You put me on the spot.
Something. So why you?
I might have to think about that.
So why you think like for instance, let's just say like, let's just say like you get like somebody was to see me and I'm dating Rihanna. They'd be like, damn, like what Rihanna on? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say you don't qualify to date Rihanna.
But what I'm saying is like she's at a high level.
Yeah.
As far as like stardom and stuff like that.
Sure.
And she with a 9-to-5.
Yeah, dude. Like a regular dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good example.
The driver Chevy, you know
That's
what
a good example.
Well, let's use something more realistic.
Okay, so let's say
for me.
Okay.
I'll say for me, like I feel like I can't hold a standard anymore. I can, because I know some women that do it. They might have a kid, say they don't want to do with their kids. For me, I don't feel like I have a right now to be like, and I do because it's whatever I want.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say, oh, I ain't never dating a woman with any kids.
That's where I was gonna go.
Cause I got 2 kids now, so I'm holding an unfair standard to somebody that I got the same thing.
That's where I will
say I'm not dating somebody with more than 2 kids.
Fair.
Cause I'm like, again, I got to add mine and yours together.
Yeah.
So like my girl got 1, cool, perfect. If she had 2, we still in the ball game. But if she'd have been like, hey, I got 3 of them.
Yeah. Now you got 5.
We wouldn't. I wouldn't have anything because the conversation wouldn't went past nowhere. Like, cause I can't see myself doing that, so I wouldn't put myself in that position.
Yeah. No, that's where I definitely was gonna go, but I don't have kids, so you know what I'm saying, couldn't really use that as an example.
Yeah, you can't. So what's yours?
I think the best one would be
no.
You know what I mean? Like,
no.
That's unrealistic.
No.
I qualify for everything.
No. Okay.
I mean,
I don't believe that.
I'm
really trying to think about it.
Well, yeah.
I'm really trying to think about it.
I mean, that's something to think about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about that a little bit. Yeah.
Speak on it next week.
You may, and
you may have a higher qualification than you're giving yourself credit for.
I think
that's possible.
Which is probably very realistic because that's a thing.
That's possible.
Yours.
You probably have the highest qualification in this room.
You do. Think of yours that you do. So.
Hey, man. What's up?
Let's move
what we doing right now? What we
doing
right
now?
What we doing right now?
Just being honest. I don't know.
Don't grab your mic.
I don't know. I'm just trying to be honest and move on. I don't know what to do.
You probably got the highest qualification in here, brother.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, he's talking it down. Let's move on.
Right, about to talk down on myself again.
I'm not going to.
I do like self-deprecating humor. I do like self-deprecating humor.
I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to move on.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
What you got?
The handsome 6 foot in shape, good job guy. Down.
I'm just so stupid.
Right. No kids. Like downplaying himself.
I wish I was smarter.
I've never had respect.
Right.
Oh my God. Let's go.
Call back.
All right. So is you rolling?
Here we go.
I was listening to the D.L. Hughley show today.
All right.
How I don't know. For some reason, my Spotify didn't come on when I got in the car. So here we are.
Okay.
Right.
And they was asking the question. So I'm gonna form it in the form of is you rolling?
Okay.
For one of the responses.
Okay.
So is you rolling?
Okay.
You should not have to tell someone that you are dating that you have large, like, life-threatening illness or physical ailment, that unless you know it's about to get serious.
No, I'm not rolling with that. No.
What?
That's crazy. Was somebody arguing that
they formed a question, should you tell someone that you're dating that you have like a life-threatening illness or a life-altering ailment early on in dating?
You should absolutely say something about that.
How early on? So meet and greet, you should be telling them.
Well, I mean, I think just throughout the course of conversation.
So let's say somebody. Let's take somebody.
I say before the meet and greet,
because we're not going to go into like, of course, like if you got like AIDS or something, you probably should let that know.
Yeah,
right?
that's definitely
something you should disclose quickly,
very quickly.
But let's say something like maybe they have struggle with bipolar, like a mental illness.
I want to know that.
That if they don't take their meds, they get out their rocker.
Yeah, I want to know that
early,
very
like,
early.
Like how early?
Early
meet and greet.
Before the meet and greet, or like at the meet and greet, y'all.
I'll even take at the meet and greet.
I say before the meet and greet.
Before would be better, but I'll take at.
So how you like?
I don't know if you don't know how to have that conversation, you probably shouldn't be dating.
Hey, facts.
Like that's
I'm
serious.
just saying,
bro.
that is very.
What
serious.
about something like Crohn's disease?
I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
What's another one that ain't like you can live
Cancer?
with? I mean, cancer. Yeah,
I definitely want to know.
What's another one?
Diabetes.
Yeah.
These are important things.
High blood pressure.
All that.
Yeah.
You should talk about that early on.
I would want to know these things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I think you have to think about the future and what that may mean for them and yourself.
Well, what if they like, I don't even know if this is about to go anywhere yet. And I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is about to go anywhere, so I'm not going to put all my business out there for somebody that I might not be talking to next week.
I mean, sure.
All right.
But I would say along the conversation, it should come out at some point.
For me, I think, like, I'm not saying I got to know before the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'm not mad at making sure that you're even interested in someone, this person interested for real in you before you start disclosing all your personal information that they can just take anywhere.
Say a HIPAA, huh?
Yeah, I mean, basically. But if you start feeling the person, you want to go further and you feel like they getting there before it really gets there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I like you. I'm starting to feel you. But before we go any further, I need to share some things with you to make sure to get the person the right to say, yes, this is what I'm signing up for, or no.
And I would say, I mean, depending on how much y'all talking.
Yeah.
And my guess is if y'all been talking for, I don't know, maybe a week, and y'all been talking a lot, at some point, this information should come out. At some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, things like, some things is heavier than others.
Sure.
Like, so high blood pressure, you ain't got to tell me you struggle with high blood pressure right off the bat. Lupus, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to just all of a sudden 3 weeks later or something, maybe, you in the hospital.
Exactly. You don't know why.
And we've been talking every day for 3 weeks. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? Oh, man, my lupus flared up. Like,
girl, you got lupus?
Yeah.
like, why didn't you tell me you had lupus?
Yeah.
Right.
It would be good to know.
Yeah.
And now I got to make a decision that can make me look harsh.
Yeah.
Because now I got to make this, like, now I got to make a decision that, like, is she going to feel bad, like, well, dang, I wish I would have never told him I was in the hospital.
Which is why it's better to learn this earlier on.
Yeah.
So that way it's
give
like, give people a chance to make a decision early.
Because a lot of people will stick around through a lot of this.
Sure.
As long as ain't nothing that can jump on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like some,
And some people might be okay with that. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean.
You know what I mean?
I've heard about
As have I.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I mean, they have different preventions and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, medicine has moved along quite far.
Yeah, in every category.
Yeah. So it's like, if y'all vibing and somebody's cool with some of this stuff, great. But the earlier the better.
Be honest, and then like if you feel like that you are hiding it, you should talk to them.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're getting that feeling like, oh, I feel like I'm hiding this for them, or I feel like, what I'm saying?
You ain't feeling well, you can't go do something, but you don't want to tell them why you ain't feeling well.
Yeah. Especially if it's like over the course of, you know what I mean? Like like if somebody had like sickle cell or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I want to know.
Yeah.
Because again, that can be debilitating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're just kind of like, if it's a situation where it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I want to be able to take care of you if I have to.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'd like to know this stuff so it won't catch me off guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I think it's just kind of a courtesy.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree.
I'm with that.
Definitely no mental illness. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Like that way, if you flip out anyway, like what the hell?
Being crazy.
Yeah, and I
she's
I
like,
think
actually,
that's
I'm
what
on the
needs to
way.
be talked about more. Actually,
Yeah. Hey, facts. Real talk.
you know what I'm saying? Like, because that mental
Like, if
illness
you
is
look
like,
got a little schizophrenia going on, you
Yeah.
might want to disclose it.
like,
First of all, you got some of that going on. Yeah, this might not be for me.
you gotta talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
That's some serious stuff.
She wake up talking about she see somebody on the other side of the room.
I'm leaving.
What if you in
No,
your
that's-
house?
This is not funny. It's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
They gonna leave his own house.
And I will. I will leave.
Man, like if
This
you
your
seeing-
house now, girl.
like
You
if
and whoever you see.
if you seeing people, bro.
Hey,
Wow.
man.
Hey, whoever you see, this your house now.
Hey man,
This is not funny.
It's so nice.
Hey, man.
It's not
It's
funny.
not.
But
It's
I
not.
am saying like that.
But I'm gone.
It's
I
serious.
email you the deed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Attachment.
emailing a deed is
Like,
crazy.
I'm like, hey,
That's
take
nuts.
these 225 pages.
Oh, my
all of them
gosh,
signed, all of them
man.
yours.
You know, like I said, nah, that's like serious.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't want to be
Yeah.
caught off guard with something like
Yeah.
that. You wake up talking about you see somebody in the room, nigga, I'm a
Yeah.
freak out.
For real.
Like, for real.
I'm like, who did I shoot? Like, I don't
Right,
know.
yeah. I'm grabbing my gun.
You he's like, he's right there. You
And
like,
I'm shooting at
where?
a wall.
Everybody else
You know what I
dead.
mean?
Yeah. And I'm trying to shoot somebody you think you see. Like, no.
Oh,
Let
jeez.
Let me know that, man, so I can help you with this meds that you take.
Nah, real talk. Please disclose that.
I'm gonna ask Dr.
Talking about
A.
I'm cool now. I ain't took him in a couple weeks.
Like, nah,
Nah,
you ain't cool. man.
Yeah, nah, go ahead and get them pills.
For
What you
real.
doing? You know what I
I'll
mean?
help you take them. I'll help you take 'em.
Crush them up in their
You
meal
know what
or
I'm
something. You know what I
saying?
mean?
What's some apple juice, baby?
Come in there 8 p.m. every night. Hey,
You know what I'm
hey.
saying?
It's about that.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
nah, real
You
talk.
want
About
some
that
pudding,
time.
baby?
About that time.
Baby, you want some pudding?
Shoot, pudding.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter
Got
of
a
fact,
pound
take
of
this
sugar
edible
on top
too.
of
Help
it,
you
yeah.
sleep. You know what I
Right.
mean? For
Yeah,
real.
sleep
The
through
edible
the
might
night.
make her trip right.
Nah, she sleep through the
real
night.
talk.
Put a
Yeah,
little
that's scary.
melatonin in
There
there.
you go. There you go.
Wake up hanging from the ceiling.
First of all, you hanging from the ceiling. That's demon stuff. I'm out of here. I'm really out of here.
Listen,
Hovering over.
you ain't getting the D.
Oh,
I'm just
nigga.
leaving.
Yeah.
I want no
Listen,
communication.
If you wake up and your girl is staring at you, leave. Leave.
I'm never dating
and like
again.
twitching and
Oh.
stuff, like twitching.
No.
That Thriller, that
hell
Michael
no.
Jackson.
Yo, kick off that bed and run.
I'll probably go to jail because I'll mess around. She got to get shot.
Hey, yo.
She got to go.
Hey, shoot your girl is wild.
That ain't my girl.
She possessed.
That's something else.
That's a demon.
Hey, no, yeah, that's crazy.
That is
I don't
something
want no
else.
problems with that, boy. Disclose that kind of information.
Man, let
Yeah.
us know.
Jeez.
I mean, it goes back to listen. How those tough conversations?
Yeah.
And how the conversations, man, because when you keep stuff like when you keep stuff to yourself, that potentially can come back later.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
gonna be that
It's gonna
conversation.
be a lot
of
worse.
why you just not telling me that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
don't have an asthma attack for your mate to find out you had
For
asthma.
real. It's
Nah,
like,
real talk.
like,
Because I ain't gonna know what to do.
yeah.
Like, how do I know you have an asthma attack?
Right.
If you got asthma, I need to know where your inhaler is.
Exactly.
I need to know where your breathing machine is. You know what I'm saying? Because some people got it bad where they have to have like a
Treatment
they
and
do
stuff.
those
Yeah,
treatments,
100%.
you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to know
Got an
this type of
EpiPen,
stuff.
like, let us know. Like,
Yeah, I'm for giving you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and you allergic to peanut butter.
Hey,
you know
no,
what I'm
real
saying?
talk. Oh, you could die.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, come on now. What about like sleep apnea?
like snoring.
Yeah, but like serious snoring though. Would y'all want to know that?
I think it's something you should just like. Apparently, I snore. I don't know where it came from, but now
Recently?
it just and it's not. But it's not nightly. It's some nights worse than others.
I got you. Yeah. Is that something you would want to know?
Yeah, it'll be something.
That's something he got to tell.
Yeah. Like
Hey, man,
you gotta
This
you
Negro.
You do snore.
yeah, I do.
But you don't. Do you have sleep apnea though?
I do have sleep apnea.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I just thought
Yeah.
you snored, eh?
Yeah. And I don't know what the thing is. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know if people that still have sleep apnea.
No, I don't think everybody is snoring.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think everybody that snore got sleep apnea.
Because
that's a whole nother level.
Because some people snore. Some people snore loudly. Some people snore every other night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, I think that's something that you have to tell somebody.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's something that you need to like, you know, like you want to get something like that checked out.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get something like that checked out. And then you want to be like, hey, you know, like with all of this, you want to make sure that the other person, first of all, the person to take care of themselves.
100%.
And you have to understand, like, some of the stuff you may need help with. Like if you got diabetes, you may need somebody to stick like give you a shot or something.
Yeah, no, real talk. Listen, my lady said she stopped talking to a dude because she felt like he was on some unhealthy stuff. I'm like, listen, I get it.
Listen.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should I not say that? But she did. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I guess I get it.
Thought he was going to die at 30.
You said what? You said what?
Thought he was going to die at 30.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense, I suppose.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Listen, it goes back to standards.
No comment. No comment. That's my official comment is no comment. That's my official comment.
Should we move on?
We shall.
Should I mark that?
No, you said no.
Hey, it is what it is.
It's your girl. You figure out what you
I know
what you need to do.
Why y'all think I've been in the gym?
Hey, listen, bro.
Why y'all think I've been in the gym?
You forgot what you need to talk to, my brother.
Bought a Peloton and everything. That's why I'm in the gym.
Sure.
If we don't hear it on the episode, we know what you picked.
Like, which direction did he go? Oh, that one.
Oh man, that's funny, dude.
All right, man. Well, I guess this kind of goes into
oh God.
This goes into what we kind of talking about today.
It actually does.
So, listen. Today, man, let's talk about self. And
Lowe's voice always dropping stuff when you get to the main topic.
Yeah, you get real serious.
Like it's all deep.
Get real serious.
Bro.
You know
listen, because I be thinking like
he be sighing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, we got to talk about this.
Yeah. Because as soon as I say, I be like it kind of hit me a little bit. Like
you start thinking about it. Like, man, I need some self care.
Because so like I said, we're talking about self care. And like when y'all think of self care. What is something that like not like tangible things? Like what is your overall like impression or thoughts about self-care?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? like how do you feel about a person saying like self-care? Like how y'all feel about that?
You want to go first, Nickel?
I mean, I feel like it's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel like self-care is very important. I feel like it's used as an excuse sometimes now, like as a fad.
Yeah, that's real.
Take off work, I need a self-care day. Like you just took one last week.
But that's fair. Work sucks.
You know, it's fair, but sometimes people just use it. I need a mental health day.
Fair.
You know,
work sucks.
It does for some people. My job is pretty all right. But, you know, like, I think it's very needed and very important. It should not be under, you know, what I don't know what word I'm looking for. Undervalued.
Undervalued. That's a good one.
It should not be undervalued, but it should not be misused either.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because self-care does not, some people, it's a fine line between self-care and selfishness.
I like it.
And self-care is needed, selfishness is not. You know, so self-care is going to involve you sometimes saying no to people. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's the intent that says, is this self-care or is this just selfishness?
It's like a self-centeredness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there can be some self-centeredness to it, but I think that's okay sometimes.
That's okay. And
sometimes.
And a part of me, selfishness is it's okay to be selfish sometimes.
Absolutely.
And where it's simply about yourself.
100%.
But it's just a fine line.
Yeah, absolutely. If I feel like if your selfishness is a lifestyle and a character trait, then it's a problem.
That's a good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's just on some stuff like, I need to take a self-mental day or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like, do that.
Yeah. This is
Real.
important.
And so, so when I think about self-care, a lot of times I think about like what people try to make it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when I was really thinking about it, I started kind of thinking about like to me, like a more common thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, for instance, you think about self-care,
Mm-hmm.
you think about like taking a spa day or something.
Okay.
Like going to massage or going out of town, stuff like that. But, just think about it. I feel like if you have to do those things, those extravagant things, it just shows how much the absence of self-care you've been taking.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like with self-care, you really have to like be intentional with the small things too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so like when you're intentional with the small things, I feel like that in turn can lead you to so you won't need those big things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you probably won't feel like you need a vacation every other month if you probably ate better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you did something like exercise after work or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like those like sometimes those self-care things that you do daily or routinely can like help ease some of the pressure of feeling like you have to do something big.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
And I feel like that's kind of where I feel like it gets lost in, definitely from a social media standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
That whenever somebody is like hashtag self-care, they're for the most part out doing something.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, self-care is sometimes the small things.
Mm-hmm.
Eating right.
100%.
Exercising.
Right.
Reading.
Yeah.
Like those are little things that preserve life
Mm-hmm.
that are really self-care. Because you go to a spa day and then get drunk 3 days in a row.
Fair.
That spa day, you like hashtag self-care, that you trash 3 days in a row.
Real talk.
Are you really focused on self-care?
Yeah.
Or are you really tearing your body up?
And so that's what I'm saying. It's like, to me, I'm thinking like, I don't know, and I don't know, but I feel like you said what?
I said, as I drink wine.
I feel like self-care is just it's healthy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so like, yeah, you may be getting some much needed something if you out drinking and kicking and whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that could qualify as self-care though.
Self-care has to be a healthy habit, whether it's
Yeah.
mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. It has to be something that makes you better.
Yeah, and I feel you when you said like undervalue. I definitely undervalue self-care.
Yeah.
Because I was always caring about other people, honestly.
Yeah.
Until like the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Like I remember like for a while, like I just started playing in a pool league. You know what I mean? Just to do something that like I enjoyed after work.
Yeah.
Simple. I would go out there on Monday nights, I'd shoot pool, go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's as simple as that. Or sitting down, playing the Xbox or something, just to decompress from the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just simple stuff like that. Because I agree with what you said. Like, if you always waiting for like something huge, like, a vacation or something, then that means the rest of the time you just kind of, just kind of out here and not having any self-care.
Right.
But
it's and like I said, I feel like it's something that needs to be built in to like your routine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, like this is say you got a family,
Mm-hmm.
like they know that, okay, this is, when I get home, I want to take me 45 minutes to decompress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I may get in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I may just kind of like put on some music or something. And
Yeah.
clean, or you know what I'm saying? Like I may do something that I feel that like I need to take care of myself.
Yeah.
It's and then sometimes we have those like when we have those rough days, a good self-care routine can like help you with those rough days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have that routine, it's just kind of like then you gotta wing it.
Yeah.
And sometimes then you might say, "Sure, I need a drink."
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, real talk.
And sometimes
Been there.
A drink is okay.
Absolutely.
Like if you're relaxing, like hey, I'm a binge watch my show today, have me a glass of wine or bourbon or whatever, and chill and relax. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But getting drunk ain't self-care.
Right. At all.
Like
at all.
At all.
Yeah.
There's nothing about that equals self-care. You know what I mean? And I even think like therapy could be.
Therapy is huge self-care.
I think the thing is sometimes we don't go to therapy until a crisis has arisen. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Yeah, most of the time.
97% of the time. Basically, I mean,
no, real talk.
People ain't just walking around.
Yeah, 100%. Even if it's just like a few times a year, just to check in on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll check in with like our spouse or significant other, but like, how often do you check in with yourself? A lot of times we just don't do that.
Somebody that's like a professional listener.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, real talk.
Like who knows how to listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need somebody that's going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Because
you know
I mean, I would think 90% of people, unless they're just a self-absorbed person, spend most of their time looking out for others.
Yeah.
And that's just most people in general.
Mm-hmm.
That they spend most of their time if you're a parent, most of your time is looking out for your kid,
right,
not yourself. If you're in a relationship, most of your time is spent looking out for your significant other more than yourself.
Right.
If you're a child that takes care of some of their parents, most of your time is spent looking out for your parent than you are yourself. So
not knowing that comes with something.
Yeah. If you're at work, most of your time is spent looking out for if you're over people, them. If you're over kids, them. Or doing what your supervisor or whatever your job calls for you to do.
Right.
And not you.
Yeah.
So 80% of most people's day, if not more than that, is spent taking care or focused on someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's real.
And then, like, you can get so in a routine of that you train yourself not to take care of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's even worse is that you condition yourself so much that way, you start telling yourself that you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
And what really be happening is you getting burnt out.
Yeah,
you don't even realize you're getting burnt out.
You're getting burnt out,
For
and then
real.
And then once you have like a explosion and something like kind of like happens, that's when you want to start kicking in the self-care gear. That's when you want to try to go to therapy.
Right.
That's when something, but it's like, no, it's like there are things along the way that you can do. You know what I'm saying? So so we said like for instance, going to the gym in the morning or after work. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you got to go out there and like kill it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like get on the treadmill for like 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Walk around the track.
Blood pumping.
You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things is like it's a mental release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, jobs are stressful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then you come home and family is stressful.
Yes.
So it's just like, where's your relief at?
Right. Exactly.
So
it's true.
Yeah. So it's like, I really do think that it has to be something that you make a priority, and if you're not going to be intentional with it, it's going to fall off.
It's a thing.
Like,
it's easy to fall off.
It's easy to fall off.
It's so easy to fall off.
So what is something that each one of you all like do for self-care? Like, what is something that is like, this is my thing for self-care?
Working out. I pretty much work out 4 to 5 times a week now.
Oh,
during lunch. Up? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I do not.
No, I do not either.
But
I don't either.
In my defense, I have my gym at home. And I work at home.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to just lock my computer or whatever, go right over here and just start working out. You know what I mean? So for me, it's definitely working out.
Mine used to be walking.
Walking is good.
Like I used
That's a good time.
I put my little thing on and walk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think lately I've been doing a terrible job with it. So I really can't say what it's been. I've been doing so bad with it, but I do want to like I do want to institute something like that I can start back doing.
But like we just said, it's easy to just fall off.
Yeah, it's easy to fall off,
mean?
man, because sometimes you start thinking like, it's not really a big deal,
right?
Until you go without it, and you realize how much you miss
it. How much you miss it, exactly.
You know what I'm saying, or like how helpful it was,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, because it's like, dude, I feel like I was a lot happier when I was going to the gym.
Real talk,
you know what I'm saying, or
that's real, because it's definitely been some weeks where I just kind of like took off, like, man, I'm tired, hell, and just didn't do anything.
Yeah,
and then it's like, you bugging. Get back on that Peloton, dude. Like, you felt a lot better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yours is working out. What about you, Nickel?
Bad case.
He just shook his head.
you don't have anything?
I mean, I'll say, like, starting off the year, reading was a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Where, like, I was on this thing, like, I'm going to read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had a little pad and everything.
Yeah,
like,
it made me feel great. I read 4 books in the midst of January and February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Haven't read one since.
Mm.
Because life just started happening. I get so caught up in that.
Yeah.
And not bad. Like, when I say life happens, like, not bad stuff. But again, just back to looking out for everything, for not even everybody else. Some of this definitely includes me, but daughters are involved in things.
Yeah, adult.
You know, my lady's son is involved in things. And, you know, then starting a business alongside of working. My our regular job. So like pouring into all of these things where you get so lost sometimes of pouring into all of these things that you really never take that moment to pour into yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I think that's kind of honestly just where I'm at right now. It's like, man, I don't take no time to just do something that I want to do.
Yeah.
It's always, I got to take the girls here.
Right.
Got to go coach the football team. Got to make sure this is taken care of for the business we trying to build. Got to take care of this for work. I mean, and not even just me. I mean, even a relationship. Me and the lady was saying the other day, like, man, we've been spending so much time pouring in everything else. We ain't even pouring in each other for real.
Yeah, no, that's real.
You know, like
you get into that routine, man.
Yeah, because you just get in the routine of looking at everything, and you just lose sight of yourself, and definitely if the significant other. I mean, it happens in marriages and all that all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Work, kids, bills, responsibility. Y'all ain't checked in with each other.
Yeah, no, real talk.
So you suffering personally.
Yeah.
Relationship is suffering. Everything around you may be flourishing.
Yeah, that's
but eventually it's going to stop flourishing because you're not flourishing.
That's real, man.
And because they're getting a you that's not rested mentally.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's mentally strained. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and I don't know how to turn off. That's my that's my bad part. Is that like when I'm in something and I'm ready and we trying to make it happen, I don't know how to turn it off. So I might be like, all right, I'm gonna go lay down and chill for the night. I ain't looking at this no more. But guess what I'm gonna do? Look at it some more. And now I ain't sleeping good because now I'm thinking
on your mind.
I'm going to mind about the next business step, the next what emails I need to send tomorrow, what meetings I gotta have, what the girl what the kids need.
Right.
Like it's all this. You know, did I take care of this for the lady? Because I don't want her feeling like I didn't take care of like all of these things, and I'm not resting.
Yeah, no, that's real.
And none of these things are bad.
Right.
I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about any of these things.
No,
all of these things need my attention, and I am very happy that it needs my attention and to give it my attention.
Yeah.
But sometimes as a person, you understand you have to learn how to turn it off.
Yeah. No, that's real.
And I think with me, sometimes like it may appear that I've turned stuff off, but my mind is forever racing.
Man. Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could be chilling. I could be on the couch like I'm chilling.
But I ain't chilling.
But like my mind is going a mile a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like being able to, and I've recently started back reading. So like I just started back reading.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that would take my mind away.
Yeah.
Everything that I was trying to do to be able to get lost in a book.
And it's actually been helpful. Like today, when I woke up early, I had to do something in the morning, and I just grabbed my book and I just before I even went to work, I just started reading.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got home today, I read some. So it's just like me trying to build that back in to my day, because I know that when I was doing that, things were less jumbled in my mind.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's wild about like reading? Like I was like last year at the beginning of the year, I started like reading all these books, and like the first one I read was about like grieving and grief.
I remember that.
What was it called? The Grief Recovery Handbook.
Yeah,
which was great, by the way. But what I found though was in the midst of reading all these books, for where I was at in my life at that time, and just like trying to grow, you know what I'm saying? Growing spiritually, growing emotionally, becoming more self-aware. I learned how exhausting it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which kind of in turn made me be like, even though this is self-care, kind of like you said, that wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I got so much in a mode of growing emotionally and spiritually and mentally and all this stuff.
You're still not rested.
That I still wasn't rested, because now all this stuff is on my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm thinking about everything. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes it's easy to get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you want to grow.
These self-help books are great.
They are.
They are great.
100%. Yeah.
But they are challenging, as they should be.
As they should be.
But sometimes in life, it's like, that's why I try to get lost in fiction books sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because the self-help books, you're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
But then it's like,
but damn, now I got to do something.
But now, shit, I'm terrible.
And that's why it takes me so long to read things.
Like, oh my God. Like,
now I got to do something about this.
Now that I know this about thyself,
right.
I got to do something about this. And guess what? That's work. And guess what work is? Exhausting.
It is.
I'm reading them books.
Emotional, mental work.
I'm reading those books, and it's taking so long because it's like I'm reading some.
Right.
And I got to think about it.
Yeah.
And I got to say, okay, what am I going to do about it? Am I going to actually do this with this thing? Am I going to go? Then I read some more.
Right.
It's just like, dude, it's a lot.
It is a lot, boy.
It is.
But I was reading that other book, Cry Like a Man, like all that. I was just like, oh, this is exhausting. Like I had to take a break. Like, man, I've done enough. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to chill for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I said
sometimes you feel bad about that.
Right. No, real talk.
You're like, dang, I ain't growing right now.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I said all that to say, like I said, taking up pool, it just kind of helped to like balance that off a little bit. Like, good God, man. Like, you don't need to be growing at all times. Not at all times, every day, all day. It's okay to just kind of take a break and just allow life to kind of, you know what I mean, just ebb and flow. It's fine.
And I think like coaching the little league team, even though I'm pouring into them, it does something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have literally fell in love with it. Like even today, like I'm like, dang, I ain't got practice. Get the season's over. Like it feels like I felt a void.
Yeah.
You know, like But like because even when I'm sitting and I'm studying, I'm drawing up plays, I'm doing all of that, I'm enjoying it.
Right.
Yeah. You know, it never felt like a job or a burden to do this, you know. So
then you outside too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
running
saying?
around.
Being outdoors helps a lot.
You talking to the kids, you know. So I think that's what I'm going to miss most about. It's like just being outside and like, you know, just talking with the kids and helping them be better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
it's so rewarding.
It's very rewarding. And then it's like in turn, it's like you're helping them, but you're helping yourself at the same time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know
what I'm saying? That's real.
And so, like I said, so I think that when you are doing self-care correctly, I feel like it's edifying. And I feel like, you know, sometimes it can be work.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that it's such a big reward, though.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, if it is working out, if it is, like, you know, doing these other things, I feel like it's important because you have to be intentional with it.
Yeah.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be intentional. So if it's working out, map out your days, map out what time, and then make it happen.
Yeah.
But if you just say, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. Go.
Hey, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna happen.
It's very true. Yeah,
it's like
very true.
I'm gonna tell you, excuses are plentiful. So
you said plentiful?
Yes.
Okay,
like,
got you.
There's gonna always be an excuse not to go
Nah,
work
real
out.
talk, boy.
Always.
Always.
It's gonna be always an excuse. Like, you know what? This ain't really the book I want to read. You know what I'm saying? I want to start something new. I ain't really catching on this book. You know, like, there are excuses, and they seem like good excuses.
Right.
But in the meantime, you're not taking care of yourself.
And I ain't gonna front you. Sometimes working out don't feel like self-care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes self-care ain't gonna feel like. Sometimes eating right.
For real,
Yeah.
Ain't gonna feel ain't gonna feel good.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Rather have a burger from
Give me
Paul's.
that greasy burger.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't been to Paul's in a minute.
You see the kids eating all type of chips and
Right.
juice
Just having a good old time.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to knock that Capri Sun out their hand. I want that.
You eat a chicken salad. You just get like,
I've learned to enjoy healthy food.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact. You can make healthy food
but
taste
here's the
good.
thing, though. Like, the stuff tastes good.
I'm saying.
Like, the healthy food tastes good.
It's hungry.
You can make it taste good.
Hungry quicker.
Sometimes you just want that burger. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Facts.
Like,
so sometimes I just want the burger.
Just want
Yeah.
the greasy
Gummit.
burger.
From
real.
Paul's.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna go over to Paul's.
Hey, Paul's is fire.
I might go over there this weekend.
Paul's is fire.
Good.
Bro.
For those of y'all who don't know, it's a local burger joint here in KC called
Them tater
Paul's.
tots, I love them tater tots, bro.
Paul's
And
is
it's like a
so good.
mom and pop
It is
burger
so
joint.
good.
It's fire.
Fire.
It's my number one burger spot in Kansas City.
Word? See, I ain't been in so long.
Next is that is Max.
Max.
Off of Warnell.
What about I think it's called Smokes. They smoke their burgers. It's fire.
I like Jim's.
Jim's fat.
I ain't been to Jim's since.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were still open.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't even know Jim's is still open.
They kind of redecorated a little bit. Like,
where's
on
it
the
at?
outside. It's same
Still on
spot.
still on
Word?
Prospect?
Yes.
Hold on, what? It's still
It
open?
just
Oh,
looks
wow.
different on the front. Yeah.
Shout out to Jim's. I'm about to slide through. You know
Bro,
what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
that one was closed.
I thought that one was closed,
Y'all
bro.
straight up.
It looks
Yeah,
abandoned.
It looks abandoned.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you, y'all might be looking at like I'm telling you, if you go down that mall, it
We ain't
looks
went
nice.
around lunchtime. You gotta go around lunchtime.
Yeah, it's probably packed
It
out.
looks
during
nice.
lunch.
I work around the corner from
That's crazy. Yeah, I sure thought they was closed.
Right by
boy.
6902, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I'm about to have me a self-care day and go get a burger.
Hey, bro.
Hey, listen,
I'm
enjoy
telling
your
you,
life.
I'm saying, that gummit.
You work out every day.
Dadgum day. I'm sick of it. I need a burger.
My self-care has become the caramel
Macchiato.
No. It's a caramel crunch from Starbucks.
Hold on, this is a drink?
It is so freaky.
Is it a
Crazy
coffee?
calories in that mug.
It is.
Is
but
it coffee?
no, yes, it's a cold. Oh my God! It's like caramel drizzle with some caramel crunch. I get it with almond milk, double blended.
I get it with almond milk. Nah, bro.
We're
not doing
Still
that.
a billion calories.
With
in
whipped
it.
cream. Oh my God! It is so.
Hey, it
nice.
sound fire though. I ain't gonna front
It's
you.
Carbon ribbon crunch.
That sounds good. You get you get the big
I
cup.
get the grande. Now the vente is a little too big.
I don't know I don't know.
You got
The-
a tall
I think the Vente is the
grande.
biggest one.
Okay.
Vente.
Got you. Okay.
The Vinci is a bigger
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Whenever I go and get tea from there, I get just
Bro,
a tall.
Tomorrow, go get you a grande carbon ribbon crunch,
Nah.
double blended with almond milk and whipped
I'm gonna
cream.
waste my calories on a greasy burger, not a drink.
Just do it all at once.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
gosh.
That's crazy.
Get it over with.
Put me
I
right
don't
on
know
the
if this
shitter.
is self-care. I don't know if this is self-care.
It is. You have a cheat day.
Someday you just need to relax.
Yeah.
I think I do agree with that.
That strawberry cream Dr. Pepper. Oh my God.
Oh, that is.
I ain't had that. I seen it. I was gonna pick it up,
It's
but
too
I said
good.
nope.
No,
Bro,
I ain't gonna do it.
Don't
It's
do
too
it,
good.
bro.
I ain't gonna do it.
It's too
It's the
good.
stairway to
It's
heaven.
too good.
That's funny.
like you'll start drinking one and then open another one. Like like
It is
you'll
the-
chase it.
it's
You'll
the
chase it
stairway-
with one.
That's self-care.
But see, I like the balance. We went from like real serious stuff to like, yeah, have you a little
Self-care is enjoying your life, too,
macchiato or whatever,
sometimes.
caramel
Go
crunch
on
or
a
whatever.
vacation.
There you go.
That is self-care.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you. Get out of Kansas City.
There you go.
Or whatever city you in.
Get out of Miami, whatever city you in.
Go
Miami's
somewhere
a good
else.
time.
Now, if you live there every day, like you might want to
Fair.
go somewhere else.
Go
It's
somewhere
fair.
else.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like, listen, like go somewhere
Get out
Mhm.
the country.
and enjoy yourself.
That's the one right there.
Take a
Get out the
flight.
country.
Get a passport.
Facts. Get your
I
passport.
didn't get my passport.
You said it like you had yours.
I don't know.
He said
thought
it
you
very.
had
That's why I said something. So I want y'all to think that I had one. I didn't like. I wasn't trying to perpetrate
said
out
it.
here.
Bro, ain't you been out the country?
He said it very
No.
definitively.
I thought you had your passport.
No, I do not have my passport.
Man, you been fronting on us.
You gotta get.
No, that's why I want to clearly state that I don't have
2024, we're taking a trip out the country.
I like it.
Get your passport, bro.
All right,
or this year.
I'm gonna get my passport before the end of the year.
I'm waiting on you to tell me the destination.
Yeah, I've been
Jamaica.
waiting on
We're going to Jamaica.
I want to go to Jamaica.
Bro, you never been out of the country. You just want to go where
I'm saying.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
What is he saying?
They talking like he got options.
I know.
Yeah, like, where you gonna go?
Barbados.
Fair. No, that's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I was gonna say somewhere in Mexico, but one of my mom's coworkers, he said, "Hey man, stay away from Mexico." He's from there. He still has family there. He visits there. He said, "Don't go to Mexico."
Somebody tried to say Tijuana was.
The whole mouth like, bro, like Tijuana is definitely the worst spot.
Tijuana.
Like, you're not gonna
is like
who said that?
Chirac, but worse.
That's
picture Chirac with the cartel.
Hey, that's crazy.
Tijuana.
No, that's wild.
I'm straight.
No, thank you.
If you live in Tijuana, you listen to this. Hey, man, I'm sorry.
They feel you. They feel you.
They feel you. That's hilarious.
Listen,
man.
Like, I'm sorry you live there.
But no, real talk, I agree. Getting out the country, it's a good time.
Experiencing
other cultures and stuff. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Family vacation, significant other vacation, and a self vacation.
There you go. Come on now.
Make it happen. Sometimes you do.
Hey, taking a vacation by yourself is
a staycation is sometimes need to go. Like,
it's a move.
I know you here, but sometimes you need to go get your hotel room.
Facts.
Dress up, go down to the bar or the restaurant in the hotel,
and
relax,
just kick it.
and just relax,
chill,
and go back to that room where ain't no kids, no parents, no significant other, none of that, and just take you some you time.
There you go. That'd be needed, man.
Stay up late if you want, or go to sleep early if you want.
There you go.
For real.
That'd be needed.
Because peace is the greatest self care you can give yourself.
Man, let me.
Hey man,
that right there.
Peace,
bro.
Is unmatched. Clap it up for peace.
Clap
it up for peace.
Just being able to rest your mind.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It's tough.
God, that's tough.
And I'm gonna say it's even harder when you in it.
Yeah.
When you in the midst of everything going on.
100.
Kids asking you to open stuff.
That's why you got to
this. You know what I'm saying?
You got to step away. Make sure everything taken care of before you step away. Make sure the kids are set up straight. Whoever gonna watch them. Yeah, make sure they straight. if you help out with your parents, make sure they straight.
If I do that, I can't. It ain't even self care.
You ain't gonna be self care.
I'm worried about everything.
You're gonna be too worried.
Exactly.
You're gonna be too worried. You gotta make sure everything is straight and take care of.
Don't worry, then that's kind of something wrong with you. If you could just bounce,
and not think about it.
Hey, bro, something wrong with you, cuz.
You don't care.
You don't care.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
It ain't like you don't care. You don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
Self-care is not caring.
Yeah, you need to work on caring for others, and not yourself. You care too much about your damn self.
Hey, maybe you gotta stay home, bro. You don't need a staycation. You need to go home.
Take care of your business, man.
Hey, that's funny, man.
Why don't you care? You know what I'm saying?
Some of y'all been doing too much self-care.
For real.
No, real talk, though. That is true. There can be too
much. You can overdo
Absolutely.
it. You can overdo it.
Yes.
Man. Hey, that's too funny.
Like you can overdo it, but I'm gonna tell you, like, when it's done correctly, I feel like you can sew it into your daily routine, your life, that it becomes like an extension of you. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like that's when it's really flowing and where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I think it's important to really give yourself time for that to happen. Because the first week of doing something, it may seem a little odd.
Absolutely.
It may seem different. You may be like, man, I could be cutting the grass right now. Or I could be, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because I think that's the issue is like when we're trying to do self-care, we think of things that we could be doing.
Exactly.
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
I got that bad.
You feel like
listen, my lady, she gets on me all the time. Like, stop doing stuff.
Yeah.
Sit down, which is true. I be doing too much. I mean, of course, like doing YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah, you taking care of business.
Yeah, taking care of business.
But sometimes you gotta let it slide.
Mode, but yeah, she be like, no, chill.
Hey,
stop
some
doing
great
stuff.
self-care I think that everybody needs to put in place. I don't care if it's a day, 2, a week, whatever. Deactivate all social media.
Man, I'm about to do that right now while we on the podcast.
Like,
I hate
for a moment in time. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for this podcast, trying to build this business,
real talk,
trying to build this business that me and baby girl working on.
Hey, facts.
They can have all of it.
Hey, real talk.
I don't care to show y'all pictures about what's going on in my life.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a lot of music, and I'll pop back in when I drop a song, and y'all can have it.
There you go.
Like it's not appealing anymore.
Yeah, no, real talk.
It's just not.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I really like that you said that.
I'm on TikTok.
Taking a break from
TikTok,
social media. I can't even do TikTok.
Like I'm on. I got to be on Twitter for my Chief stuff now. It's like so I gotta stay on there. And then I'm like, do I? And I just write and they post it. And
right.
That just is what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Real talk.
It goes to the site.
Yeah.
It's like, but like the podcast looks like be the only thing that's gonna make me hold on.
Yeah.
And then like now I'm building the business, and can't build a business in 2023 without social.
You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But taking a break from social media periodically.
Sometimes you can take a break from the personal page and just focus on your business page.
Yeah. Like real talk.
But it's like, I think the theme of it is really freeing your mind up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Freeing your mind up from distractions and being able to really like
that's
I said, we get so busy.
Yeah.
We carry so much. We wear so many hats. We are this for everybody.
And I don't think God ever intended it to be this way.
Man,
I'm busy.
I don't, because like I said, there's so many things that's going on. It's just like
he like I ain't even getting y'all time.
Yeah, it's just like
talk.
Who you giving your time to? You giving your time to your job.
Mm-hmm.
You give your time to the kids. You giving your job to like all these other things. But it's just like you're going to be ineffective for all those things you care about.
Yeah,
if you are not being effective for yourself.
For true.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're running on empty, the people that you care about, they need you around.
Right.
So you need to take care of yourself.
I like it.
I'm talking to myself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You're talking to me too.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you need this mental space.
Mm-hmm.
You need to take care of yourself. You need to eat better. You need to exercise more. You need to you know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing that I really encourage people to do, man, is find something that sometimes we have that thing that we miss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We had that thing that we missed that we used to do. You know what I'm saying? That we just I don't got enough time for that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Figure out what your thing is.
That's real.
Like, investigate yourself.
What's your thing?
Man, my thing. I think it's really, I think it's going to the gym, bro.
Okay.
Like, I've missed, because I was going about 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I was really enjoying it. But it's just like some stuff. I had a couple of setbacks, man. And I was just like, next thing you know, you look up and it's a few weeks.
It's been a few weeks, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to fall off.
Yeah.
Because it's something that you have to be so intentional about.
Yeah. That's real.
So when you have to be so intentional about something, it's easy to fall off.
Yeah. What about you? What's your thing that you miss?
Bowling.
I like it.
Well, I've been saying.
Okay.
I really enjoy bowling, whether it was in leagues, just for fun, whatever. Like, I like this is probably in like bowling and even like in hooping. You know, just going out there and just hooping, or when we used to get out with the homies, just run routes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like just sports.
I got you.
Like participating in those type of things, and not on like a highly competitive level. I mean, I'm old.
Yeah.
Like days is gone, but just to be able to get out there and do it,
get outdoors.
You know, it just takes
exercise.
It just takes your mind away from everything for a moment in time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's real. Yeah, I would say mine's is like just sitting down for an hour and a half and just playing the game. Usually when I'm playing the game, I'm like recording for YouTube.
Bro.
Yeah.
And even in that, I'm still entertaining other people.
Madden used to be my escape.
I'm saying, man. And so like I am trying to get back into a routine of just like sitting down, turning the game on, and just kind of enjoying the game. And that's it.
Not for work purpose.
Yeah. And like, so
lay it down games.
You have to start, and like that takes mentally getting yourself ready for that type of stuff.
Real talk.
Like creating that space for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, man, I do this. The girls got this. I can't go bowling.
Right.
Like, but in all honestly, you can.
Mm-hmm.
like you can go bowling.
Yeah.
You can play the game. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I can set a workout routine. Like
it used to be music, but now not so much.
You said what?
I said it used to be music for me, but now it's like,
hey, some stuff you know. What I'm
I ain't got nothing to say no more.
you said
you got something to say.
I do. I can't say what I got to say. Let me say
you
that.
said everything you can say.
Yeah, I've said everything I can say. Yeah.
Right. It's fair.
but like I said, it's like stop telling yourself
cuss
that you
people
can't do things. Like you can't do these
That's
things.
real. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, excuses are plentiful. Like they are out there, but you really have to like set yourself up for success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, this day is the best day that I can probably go get a game of bowling in.
Mm-hmm.
Something may take a hit, but this is important.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
It's
I'm going
like
bowling next Wednesday.
There you go.
Before the podcast,
I was about to say, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bowling.
Wait a minute.
After work.
After work, yeah.
Girls can be with my mom.
Yeah, go throw
I ain't
some
got no
balls.
football practice right now.
There you go.
Go throw a couple games of bowling.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do your thing,
I'm
bro.
gonna do it. I'm gonna
Like,
be
You know
intentional.
what I'm saying?
Watch something come up.
He already defeated.
Intentional, bro. Like, what if nothing comes up? Like, don't do that to yourself, bro.
He gonna make something come up.
Yeah. Like, don't do
I
that,
just felt
bro.
it.
Like I said, be intentional. Say, hey, I'm going to this bowling alley. I'm gonna be there at 3, whatever. Put your bowling ball in the car.
There you go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, set yourself up for success.
I like it.
Yes.
Because even if like something come up, hey, I can do 30 minutes. I can get one game in. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
That's
Like,
fair.
set yourself up for success.
I'm
I
going
like
to do it.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
That's it.
Self-care, man.
Good stuff, guys.
Like, share, and subscribe. Man. Tell us y'all self-care remedies.
Yeah, no, I definitely would like to hear some of our listeners' self-care.
Yeah.
Just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like what
Y'all might introduce
people
us to
do.
something.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Like seriously, y'all might introduce us to something. You know what I mean? So I would definitely like to know.
I tell her, like, I got a chiropractor.
Y'all know the drill, man. Hit that like button
Like, share,
for your
subscribe.
boy.
You heard?
Share, do all that